Hey guys, dude, the sun is out, the weather's nice, my shirt is off, my rolls are out, my stomach is hanging, and what better time to talk about the original Nintendo DS than now, dude. Spring is around the corner. I know a lot of you guys have some money, maybe you got your tax return, so let's just jump into it. And honestly, I can't believe I've never talked about this before on this channel, but I finally got my hands on it. And just some quick facts, quick maths, the original Nintendo DS came out in 2004, but honestly, it looks like it came out in 1994, okay? I know some of you guys don't like hearing that, but it is what it is. Now, when this came out, it brought so many features. It was like outstanding. It was mind-boggling at the time. So it brought two screens, kind of weird, but hang with me here for a second. It had touch screen, all right? Touch screen, bottom screen. The top screen wasn't touch screen. And I always think, like, if that top screen was touchscreen, then all the other Nintendo consoles would have had touchscreen tops too. And I feel like we could have had some really dope games if that top was touchscreen. It had a microphone, Wi-Fi, and wireless connectivity, so we can play games wirelessly instead of connecting them with ports. And it brought a lot, okay? This had a huge impact on Nintendo and basically the whole portable gaming industry. Looking now, it's obviously like an older device, so it doesn't really seem like, oh, everything has Wi-Fi, everything has wireless connectivity, and everything has a touchscreen and microphone. But this came out 14 years ago, but this thing was ahead of its time in a few ways. So it brought a lot, but it was definitely not perfect. I remember when I was little, I was a wee lad growing up, in Philadelphia, born and raised, and I would just like look at these older kids. I mean, they were probably like 2 or 3 years older than me, and they would have like a Nintendo DS. I'm like, bro, how can I get my hands on one? But like, nobody's gonna give me one. I'm like 7 or 8, 6 probably when this came out. I was like, man, dude, I really want to get one, but nobody was gonna give me one, So it's kind of weird now. I can purchase it whenever I want to. It's kind of sad though too, because like you look between those years and you're like, geez, like you wish you could go back. Guys, sometimes I don't know what to talk about. But yeah, like I said, it doesn't look too good now. It's built well, it doesn't feel like it's about to break, but it definitely feels cheap. There's a lot of creaking going on. Now, one thing I don't like about this at all is that this DS takes a different battery charger than the DS Lite, and the DS Lite takes a different battery charger than all the other DS consoles that came out, the DSi's and the 3DS's. So I don't know what they did there. So pointless, so weird. The charger for this is definitely ugly. I don't even have a charger for this. The cool thing though is that, like I said, for the DS Lite, there's just so many games for it. There's literally billions of games for this thing. So you'll never run out of games at all. Okay, I'm joking, there's not billions of games, but yeah, you'll never run out of playing games. Cool thing is that it does have a Game Boy Advance slot at the bottom, so you can play all those games as well. If you can get your hands on some Game Boy Advance cartridges, I don't know if people are still selling. I think GameStop might actually still be selling them. One thing about DS games to note though, I'm pretty sure some of you guys have actually played DS games, but they're not super graphically intensive. You might get a few lemons here and there that are, but for the most of them, they're like side scrolling. And honestly, I love Nintendo games so much. I think they're super awesome. I think they show like you don't need the most amazing processor or graphics in order to play a really good game. This thing is pretty solid, but I'm just not a fan of the body. I never really was. The DS Lite has aged so much better than the original DS, and the DS Lite also has brighter screens, and like I said, it just looks so much better. An interesting fact though, all Nintendo DS models sold more than 154 million consoles, which made it the best-selling handheld console of all time. And interestingly enough, I didn't think about this, but it's also the second best-selling video game console. Not just this specific DS, but all the Nintendo DS's. The only one above this is the PlayStation 2, which is so crazy. And if you guys want me to cover the PlayStation 2 in 2018, hit that like button. If this video gets 500 likes, I'll go ahead and grab one of those and make a video for it too. So should you buy the original Nintendo DS in 2018? I'm going to say my answer, and I don't want you guys getting mad yet. Okay, so as soon as I say it, I want you to listen to the sentence right after it. So I'm going to say no, I don't think you should buy the Nintendo DS in 2018. Not because it's horrible or anything like that. It brought a lot of features that put a huge staple in the portable gaming industry, like I said. But the main reason you should not buy the original DS is because you can buy a DS Lite for around the same cost as this. You can even get a DSi for around the same cost as this, if not cheaper. For example, I spent $15 on this DS, original DS, okay? The one you're seeing in the screen, that's the one I bought for 15 bucks. And if you guys remember, like a couple months ago, I did a video on a DSi. It was white, it completely worked and everything. I spent $13 on that one. So you can see that, the DSi has way more features and it can play way more. It can't really play more games, but you'll have a better experience, I feel like, with the DSi than the original bulky DS, original one. But with that being said, the original DS is definitely a cool collector's item, I guess. They don't make them brand new anymore, so if you can get one in pretty good condition, you can add it to your collection. I feel like I have mostly all the portable consoles. I just need like a few more to finish off my collection, and then I'll probably have a huge video on that too. But yeah, I wouldn't really recommend getting the original DS unless you just want it for like a collection purposes. If you want to play actual Nintendo DS games, definitely get a DS Lite minimum. Get a DSi if you can, but a DS Lite is much better than the original DS. And that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or you agree with me or disagree with me, leave it down in the comment section below. I'm going to read your response. I'm not going to answer back. Hit that like button. Like I said, if this gets 500 likes, I'll go ahead and buy a PlayStation 2 and I'll go ahead and make a video about that. Definitely check out the links in the description. Subscribe to this channel, okay? We're almost at 40,000 subscribers. I can't wait to hit that. But on my second channel, I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on there. So if you guys could go in the description, expand it, check out all the links and whatnot. Find out the one that says second channel, subscribe to that channel. And also check out soundcloud.com/simplealpaca. All my music and beats and lo-fi stuff is on there. So make sure you check that out, so you can check out some of my music and make me feel better about myself. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. And hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.